Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. Today we're doing Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan, and today we're doing our brand new Let's Play Warhammer Quest. So I just bought this game out of Steam. I bought the deluxe edition, which comes with 2 DLCs, and I watched some of this online and it looked pretty cool. I like playing these board game styles, like used to have a game about Dungeons and Dragons, which was a board game, not the actual mind game, if you will, like the ones where you dungeon master makes up a dungeon or an adventure and you go through it using the book rules, etc. No, I used to play Dungeons and Dragons as just as a board game. Everything was inside one box, everything you needed. And with tiles, creatures, movesets, stuff like that. This game really reminded me of that. So I choose to play this game because it comes very close to it. Now for the party name, I think I want to go with the, the Grudge Bringers. I'm gonna stay true to them. And we have difficulties, casual, I mean. Combat is easy, your warriors cannot be permanently killed. Adventure, combat is challenging, your warriors can be permanently killed. Cannot be permanently killed, I really need to read this properly. And then we got Hardcore, combat is challenging, your warriors can permanently be killed. Alright, so let's go with Adventure. So, permanently killed is no option, but the combat is challenging. So let's go for it. Questing in Warhammer World can be very dangerous for any adventurer. Without knowledge of the basics, you will surely perish. Would you like to play the tutorial? Well, sure, why not? Alright, you awaken in the depths of the dungeon. Your last memories are of orc battle cries and the shouts of your companions. You must have been knocked out and left for dead. You hear some shouts coming from the gloom of the next corridor. Best go look for your companions before they get themselves killed. Your warrior will not survive this dungeon on his own. You must find the others. Click on your adventurer to select him. Alright. Click on the position shown the path your warrior will take. Click again to move. Alright, so we can move around, but we need to follow these arrows, so... We've got 2 snotlings attacking me, and an orc boy. Oh wait. I'm playing the orc? No? How does this work? These greensons are no match for your warriors. Select your warriors and double click on the enemy to perform a melee attack. These are snotlings? Yeah. Select your warrior and double click. There we go. Your character's sheet shown how many attacks you can perform per turn. Once you attack, you can no longer move. Now attack again. Here it is, on the lower left. Your warrior has no more attacks or moves to make his turn. Deselect your character by clicking empty space and end your turn. Right? Ah, there it is. There's the orc. So we are humans. Now finish off these pests. Remember, once you attack, you can no longer move, but you can only attack the neighboring enemies. Alright? Warrior. Click on this guy. He's down. Excellent, a new weapon. Click add to stash, then click the button on the bottom right corner to access the inventory. Add to stash. Then click the button on the bottom right. That must be this one. Right, we got another item. Here we go. So he's currently using Axe of Slaughter. Would be nice if this can go away. Well, I'm assuming the sword is better because it wants me to equip it. Press the back button to continue your adventure. There we go. You can click on an empty space to deselect your warrior. Your warrior has no more attacks or moves left to make this turn. End your return and replenish your moves and attacks. That's it. This is a two-hander, Sword of Spite. 13 to 18 damage, gold multiplier. Alright, let's go with a two-hander for now. What's this? A halberd and a helmet. Alright, we can't wield the Is this a one-ender? Yeah, okay, the axe was a one-ender with a shield. Now we're using a two-ender. Let's end the turn. Continue through the dungeon. Don't forget, ending your turn replenishes your movement. Need to get used to the controls. Alright, well, we can't do much, so let's end the turn again. Warrior face. Alright. We're getting attacked by Night Goblin Spearmen. 2 of them. You found one of your companions badly wounded and surrounded by enemies. Heavy bandages, heal 7 to 9. Alright, at the stash. Your warrior has been given bandages. Select your warrior, click on the bandage tab to activate, and then double click on the wizard to heal. There we go. Now finish off these pass. Remember, once you attack, you can no longer move. You can only attack the neighboring enemies. Alright. No. So if you hold the right button, it's to rotate your screen. If you hold the left button, you can scroll around. That's one down. And we have room for another attack, it seems. There they are. Grumrill armor. Continue through the dungeon. Don't forget, ending your turn replenishes your movement. Alright. Not sure if we can keep all of these items that we're gaining right now. How do I see what it's for? Dwarf Iron Breaker. Alright. Alright, so this is the class. Alright, well, we don't have a Dwarf Iron Breaker right now. So this is a Grey Wizard, I believe. And I thought he was able to heal. 4 Orc Boys, that's a lot of them. Every turn, the wizard draws power from the Winds of Magic, which is used as power spells. Select your wizard now. Your Winds of Magic is displayed just above your character sheet, and all spells have a cost. Now press the button at the top of the spell tabs. He's got 10 magic. Nightmare Visage is 3. Okay, I'm not exactly sure what it does. Doesn't really tell me much. Right click, left click, not left click. The Grey Wizard attempts to take the form of an extremely powerful and frightening foe in the mind of a target enemy. There's a 50% chance of success. If successful, the enemy's chance to hit is reduced until your next turn. Right, so it scares the bejeebus out of them. Right, but can I still walk? Nope. My warrior? Nope. Right, I guess we gotta end our turn. They keep missing though, which is good. Might be because it's the tutorial. Now press the button. Now press the button at the top of the spell tabs. This one. Ah, okay, there we go. Now you can double click on a target to cast a spell. When you do, your Winds of Magic will decrease. Alright, I have no idea what this does. Does a bit of damage. Now finish off these pass. Remember, once you attack, you can no longer move. Kill this orc. There's another one over here. They go down pretty quickly so far. Nothing too serious. Continue through the dungeon. Don't forget, ending your turn replenishes your movement. The item has no use in combat, but can be sold at the market. Alright, I'll take it. End our turn here. Let's walk this guy all the way in. Attack Troll Den, Vicious River Troll, 5 of them. You've reached the depths of the dungeons to find the final member of your party, the Wood Elf Waywatcher. She's particularly skilled with a bow, so let loose off a few arrows. Alright. These things are giant. They have a lot of health, HP as well. Right. Rather retreat for a second. Can I shoot from behind my warrior? I can. That's nice. It says 3 attacks. Ah, maybe melee is 3 and range is 2. Have some magic on you. Yeah, so these trolls are not just for show. They're actually pretty tough. Ignore blow. Alright, guess that's it for the tutorials. All heroes die. Eventually. Inevitably. Method and character determine this land, not the march of time. Looting, indulging, mere distractions from what you crave, an idea above trinkets, to last forever. A calling, a legend. So I guess that's a little prologue. Yours begins. Alrighty. So I bought the deluxe edition, so I have access to all the heroes, which is nice. I haven't really played this game yet. I watched like 1 or 2 videos online that got me interested into it, so I bought it, but I have no idea what heroes use what or what's good and what's not. You're certain this is a good idea? Stated the Way Watcher. Let's see what our setup will be. Squashing bugs. Every adventure starts somewhere. Yours begins with the promise of gold from a mad old farmer. He seems to think the local spiders populace is amassing an army to rise up and eat his crops, and possibly him as well. Your party find themselves standing at the entrance to an abandoned mine. Plow through these arachnids and will collect your reward. Right, so we got 4 units. We got the Grey Wizard. We got, I think this is a Marauder. Yeah. We got this guy. The Dwarf Ironbreaker. We got the Elf Way Watcher. So basically the same team I was using in the tutorial, except for this Dwarf. See if we can move my units a little bit. And let's end our turn. Now I do believe they didn't mention this in the tutorial, but I do believe that if you stay, if every time you pass a turn, there's a chance a random event will trigger. Good or bad. Usually bad. You can actually move multiple characters at once. Well, that you don't have to wait for him to stop moving. Just moving my characters in range. There we go, because whenever you pass the arrows, there's a chance you'll be initiated in combat. So we're attacked by 6 giant rats. Oh, they're right here, I didn't see them. Missed, that's not good. Can I attack again? Nope. Move my Marauder in. Attack him. Missed again, that's not good. Got one ranged unit. There we go, he's dead. And then we got Shadow Daggers. Let's see what these things do. Attack the target adjacent enemy as well as anyone standing to the target's left or right. Each Shadow Bolt causes a low number of wounds, proportional to the wizard's battle level. Okay, so I can only use those in melee combat, it seems. Let's end our turn. So these rats got an attack called Death Leap. Basically, it's a bit stronger attack than normal, but it leaves them open to a counter attack. As you can see right there. The normal attack didn't get countered. The Death Leap did. Alrighty. Just 2 more. You can actually get a Death Blow once you kill one. There we go. Death Blow triggered. You can get a second attack. That can actually trigger as many times as there's enemies around you. This item has no use in combat, but can be sold at the market. We'll keep it then. Let's get my units in. My warrior can't walk apparently, because he used an attack. Just gonna end the turn here. Now use my marauder to actually initiate the next battle. Well, there's none, it seems. That's good. Keep moving your units forward. And turn. Oh, I might want to use my bandages on my dwarf. Not sure if this is like a one time only. Consumable, so I would assume yes. Gonna save it. Because we got Healing Mist. So he does have more spells. Shadow Bowl. Definitely Healing Mist. He's also got Fingers of Death Scroll. Which I believe is a one-time only attack skill. Quite powerful one at that, but... Right, we got 4 Winds of Magic. Is that total? Yeah, that's total. Right, more giant rats. 5 of them. Right, let me get my marauder in. Oh, Death Blow triggers. That's 1. That's 2. And that's 3. That's how you can annihilate an entire army within 1 turn. There we go. Just 1 more rat left. Archer might be able to take care of that. Or not. I don't have the abilities to kill this rat yet. Not enough mana. So, just end the turn here. It's just 1 of them left. And he missed. My warrior went berserk. Controlled berserk, plus 1 attack. And my mage missed. Archer also missed. Marauder's turn. And he's dead. Nice. Got a bow, which is nice. Add to stash. Waywatcher. You're using a bow. How good is your current bow? 5 to 7 damage. This one is 5 to 7 damage. Okay, so we're gonna sell that in the city. I forgot to mention that I actually have weapons here. And these are quite powerful. But I'm not using them. These came with the DLC I got. They're not worth anything either. Might want to hang on to them. I'm not sure if these things level up as you go. Right now they're definitely stronger than the ones I'm using. But not tremendously. I mean, it's Gortrek's axe. That should be super powerful. But if you check my current axe, it's 1 to 6. Wait, he can't use it. Guess it's for Troll Slayer. Dwarf. So this guy is a dwarf, isn't he? Ah, there we go. You're supposed to place it like that. Common, uncommon, rare. It's like, wait, how can he not use this thing? This one can use 2 weapons there. Yeah, but I'm not gonna use that. Just seeing which one belong to. Because basically if you do this, you already break the early game. That's how OP these things are at the moment. Just gonna go with the things we actually got inside the game. None of these legendary things. I wonder if there's like a bank I can store these once we're outside. Well, let me end my turn. Let's go forward. It's Christian in box. Maybe the old farmer wasn't as mad as you previously thought. Calling the spider horde an army might be a stretch, but he was right. There are lots of them down there. From the looks of the room, it's only going to get worse. 3 giant spiders and 5 giant rat. That's a big pack of enemies. Missed. That's not good. See if we can get it like a triple death blow here. That's 1. That's 2. And that's a miss. Move my ranged forward. Right, that's 1 kill. He didn't get a death blow. The reason I'm doing this is I have no winds of magic. I've been very unlucky when it comes to winds of magic. This guy has 7 HP left. Should I risk it? Yeah, I'll go for it. Webbed. Good thing is webbing does no damage. Doesn't allow them to counter anymore, and they're kind of stuck in there as well now. And I missed. This could be problematic. That's 1 death blow. That's 2 death blow. Perfect. Got 5 HP. It should be okay for now. Again, don't have the ability to cost anything. And then my turn. I'm just gonna risk it for a second. They're gonna attack. Nice. He's dead. It's one of the reasons I decided to put the ranger forward. To lure out these rats to attack them instead. And we got 5 winds of magic, so I'm definitely gonna go with a healing mist. And I think this one can heal anywhere between 1 and 6. Yeah. So it's dice roll. Everything in this game is dice rolls. Was that 4 wounds? That was 4 wounds. That's actually pretty good. There we go. 3 max wounds. The moon staff at the stash. You are victorious. Click to continue. Well guys, that was our first battle. You can see that Kayak Shieldbreaker got most of the kills. And Gorik Hammer Eye got a few. My mage only got... Yeah, well, he's got XP from healing. I thought he killed 1, but this is actually my dwarf that he healed. And then the archer got 3. Walk. Rutgup. Orc Strategist. Alright. Well done, you made it out of your first dungeon in 1 piece, more or less. Now let's go to the nearest settlement, Siegfriedhof, to spend your hard-fought earnings. Click on the settlement, then press the travel button to the settlement card to move here. You've earned 50 gold. Quest completed. Now here in the top left you can see quests. You got Stirland, Reichland and Averland. I do believe that Reichland and Averland were DLCs. You can choose region travel. And then they're right here. I'm gonna stay with Stirland first because that's the main area. The other ones are the DLC. I do believe that this is where our current location is. The red shield with the 3 people icons on it. This is the city where we need to go. And was there anything else we could do? Well, yeah, you can actually see all our heroes, and there's actually quite a lot of them. We got, let's start with the top. We got Gorik Hammer Eye, our level 1 Dwarf Iron Breaker. We got Sira Nivelle Mistwalker, a level 1 Wood Elf Waywatcher. We got Kaizek Shieldbreaker, a level 1 Marauder. We got Belfacil Arcanus, a Grey Wizard. He's a healer, so he's definitely worth taking with us. Can we also see what spells they have? What's this? Alright, so these are, yeah. I actually would rather look at this, so all of this is locked. He's got dodge passive. The Waywatcher is able to dodge attacks. Whether she's attacked, she has a chance to dodge the blow, so it causes no damage. Whenever she is attacked, she has a chance to dodge the blow. Alright. Kasich Shieldbreaker, Berserk passive. The Marauder has a chance to go Berserk at the start of each turn when an enemy are present or when enemies appear. There is a chance that he is unable to control himself and he swings wildly, damaging adjacent warriors and preventing him from taking any actions from the remainder of turn. If he's able to control himself, he remains in Berserk state and gains 1 attack until the end of combat. The Marauder's chance of controlling himself increases as he increases battle level and as he kills enemies in each round of combat. Alright. Interesting. We got Belfacil Arcanus. Attack the targeted adjacent enemy as well as anyone standing in the target's left or right. Each Shadow Bolt causes a low number of wounds proportional to the wizard's battle level. Then we got Shadow Bolt. The wizard throws a projectile dealing damage to the target and its chance to hit surrounding fighters for minor wounds proportional to the wizard's battle level. And the Healing Mist we just saw in the last battle. Heal the targeted warriors for 1 to 6 wounds. So these are actually the 4 that we were using. And here's some extra ones. We got a Dwarf Troll Slayer, Aggro Lost Throne. When a Troll Slayer critically hits a monster, he cleaves through the monster's defense with ease. For that blow, the Troll Slayer causes an additional 4 to 6 damage depending on his battle level. That makes this guy really strong when he crits. We got Ludwig Sigmarsson, Scourge of Chaos. The Blessed Warriors gain an increased chance to hit for the remainder of the turn. And Call of the Brave Blessing. The Blessed Warrior gains the ability to dodge incoming blows from the remainder of the turn. Dodge attacks to cause no wounds. So he's yeah, basically a warrior priest. I was gonna say a battle priest, but a warrior priest. Got an Archmage, Ward Save passive. The Archmage is sometimes able to magically deflect incoming damage when struck in combat. Each time the Archmage casts a spell, the chance of deflecting damage during the enemy's turn is increased up to a maximum chance of 50%. When 3 spells have been cast during the turn. So a maximum up to 50% when 3 spells have been cast during the turn. The Phoenix King's Protection. Grants protection to all warriors in the group, giving them a chance to avoid damage whenever they are attacked until your next turn. That's actually really good. Then we got Starlance. Attack the targeted enemy causing substantial damage, proportional to the Archmage battle level. The Archmage must be able to see the target. A Bright Wizard, Wolmar Blaze. Contact causing damage to all adjacent enemies, units, friends or foes. Fireball. The wizard throws a fireball at an enemy, dealing damage proportional to his level. And a Wall of Fire. The wizard can conjure a protective ring of fire around a friendly unit, giving them a chance to resist enemy attacks. Kinda like a shield. We got Shannara, a Shadow Warrior. So we got Waywatcher and Shadow Warriors, alright. On an enemy that surprises him, he must have at least 1 melee attack remaining, though the reaction strike is free. Wait. Okay, so if he has at least 1 melee attack remaining, and you do a reaction strike, he will react first, but it doesn't. He will attack, but it doesn't cost an attack. Encumbrance, passive. The Shadow Warrior's freedom of movement allows him great skills with his weapon, as he becomes tougher throughout the use of armors or other means. His weapon skill drops by half the amount his toughness increases. His weapon skill drops by half the amount his toughness increases. That's actually bad, isn't it not? Freedom of movement allows him to great skills with his weapons. As he becomes tougher, though, use of armors and other means. As he becomes tougher, through the use of armor or other means, his weapon skill drops by half the amount. Okay, so I read that as a bad thing. So the more armor he has, the less weapon skill he has. And Alacrity. Making ranged attacks does not prevent the Shadow Warrior from continuing to move. That's nice. We got Goth Eyebiter, Ogre Iron Gut. Standing to the target's left or right, causing damage proportional to the ogre's battle level. So that's an ogre. Then we got a Witch Hunter, Ingo Grossheimer. Damage increases with the Witch Hunter's level. Bane of the Undead. So I'm gonna stick with my original party, I think, first. And then we can always, once we level up, what's the max level? I think it's level 9. Or level 8 maybe. I see a lot of level 8 skills. I think it's 8. Yeah, I'm gonna assume it's 8. We can always switch around some of the heroes once they gain a few levels. So for now I'm just gonna go with these guys. You can trash it, or what's this? Flip it around. Alright. Let's go to Siegfriedhof. Travel. Not sure if we can get ambushed while walking. That was pretty neat. The full open book, the pop-up city. Right, settlements. You can sell and buy loot in settlements, level up heroes, and all manner of activities. Select a warrior in the central carousel, then use the location buttons in the middle pane to send them off into town. Warriors may experience all sorts of events when sent to locations. Whenever you're ready to start adventuring again, just hit the Go Adventure button. However, it appears someone wishes to speak to you first. As the adventurers approach Siegfriedhof, they spy a lonesome figure set upon the 2-league waystone to the town. Your party is wisely cautious. The man sees you coming but doesn't seem to care. Closer inspection reveals him wearing a garb of the minstrel. I suppose you're going to rob me? He says with a dour expression on the face. Not having much use for a beaten instrument or his rags, you ignore the minstrel and move on towards Siegfriedhof. Not thieves, then, he shouts after you. But I bet you like riches all the same. Did he say riches? Your party pauses. Ah, that got your attention. He jumps off the waystone and smiles for the first time. I know where there's a hoard, you see. A pile of gold and jewels stolen by bandits. Some bandits stole my loot. Not this old thing, but an instrument of pure beauty, encased in silver and inscribed in the most wondrous fashion. So I'll guide you to the dungeon. You clear out all the creatures and keep the treasure. But the loot is mine. Meet me outside Siegfriedhof when you're ready. Quest discovered. The miserable minstrel. Alright, current quest. Reset quest. Go adventuring. What else do we have? What's this? Alright, that's our menu. Got some information. Basically, manual. Map. Great X. Healing mist. Alright, so this is like information on everything you've done. I think the game has autosave. I don't see a save feature anywhere. Got markets. Adventurers Guild. Let's go to the market for a sec. Excuse me. Got some stuff to sell. So these are not worth anything. Okay, this one doesn't have any value, just for sale. This is the exact same bow that we were using. However, I just noticed something. Yeah, okay. So it doesn't really matter what slot you put it in. This bow can... I saw it here. It could be used by a Shadow, a Marauder, and a Waywatcher. This guy's a Marauder. Question is it worth... Yeah, I think it is. Let's get rid of his bandages. I just noticed he had bandages. Let's give this to the warrior, dwarf. And then we have this staff. For the Archmage. Alright, let's give it to the Archmage then. Not gonna use him yet, but he actually has the same one, doesn't he? Plus 3 wounds, plus 3 wounds. Alright, so that one is going up for sale. We sell this one. I like how it said 400, but then when I want to sell it, it cost only 100. It's only worth 100. Getting ripped off in this town. Adventurers Guild. What do we got here? I guess this is for leveling up. Pool of riches and glory in the old world is huge. New adventurers are willing to join your group. The Adventurers Guild allow you to retire any of your existing group and hire new heroes in vacant spots. Be warned though, once an adventurer retires, he will wander off, never to be found again. That's not good, is it? So these are my current heroes. So, from what I understand, I'm not really sure what I can do here. You can retire them. I don't know how. Not that I want to anyway. Training grounds? Oh, that was the temple. I said training grounds. 1600 XP to level up, and that costs 200 gold. It's not really training grounds. I don't want to level them up anyway, but I have 315 gold. How come I can't train them? Maybe it's locked. See what the information had to say. When your warriors gain enough experience, they will be able to level up their skills. Alright, okay, this is what I think. You need this first, and then once you are maxed, you can spend 200 to level up. That's what I'm assuming, at least. They will be able to level up their skills. This is donated by an orange arrow on their portrait in the main town screen. Select that warrior and head to the training grounds. Once there, as long as you have enough gold to pay the expert, your warrior will learn the new skills and increase their status. Alright, and then we have the temple, the last one. And that just happened. I just got pickpocketed. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. Alright, so even in this town, you're not really safe. Between adventuring, warriors will go to their deities' temples and offer a prayer to aid them in the next venture. Once your warriors have been blessed, they cannot gain any more until they prove themselves in a dungeon. Who knows what support your gods will bestow upon your warrior, if any at all. Oh. Just got robbed. Oh well, nothing we can do. Let's go to an adventure. Quests are adventurous bread and butter. Completing whilst one will open up new sections in the world map. Quests belonging to the settlement you are in are colored red. For example, the miserable minstrel you just bumped into the town can be found in the red dungeon just to the west. These are tough, but yield better rewards. Good luck. Right, so what do we have here? Orcs and Goblins, and we have the miserable minstrel. This is a quest. This is also a quest. Recommended level 1. Chalice of Battle. What does it do? That's actually pretty good. Let's go here first. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna end the video here because we did our first dungeon. We went to Siegfriedhof. So, gonna end the video here, guys, and I'll see you in the next. Till then.